Greetings and salutations, gamers. I am TheLoZ85, and this is my Year 1 end review. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll say about 2 weeks ago, I hit my 1 year anniversary doing LPs. It's a little longer than that for my actual channel on YouTube, but let's just say 1 year on YouTube, because I do have a couple of videos up that were before my original start date. That being said, there's a story behind it. The story goes, I get into it, my friend DKS3A, who I do collaborations with, we did the Wind Waker, we did the Ocarina of Time. Right now we're working on Final Fantasy VII. So, check out his site, his channel. You should be able to find it. He's a featured box on my channel. So just click on my name, and you'll be able to find him. So he helped me get set up for a little bit. I started out with a Dazzle. It did alright for what I wanted it to, because there was some things that could be better. But then I was introduced to Vega and Namor from Vega.com, and they helped me with my editing skills. What to do to improve on video quality? What could I do to improve on uh, audio, video, this and that. So I had already started my LP, and I was thinking back on mine. Well, I'm only 1 or 2 episodes in. What does it hurt if I just go ahead and scrap it and start over? So I started over. So with that being said, I made it through BioShock, and I know it took me 8-9 months to get it done. And be honest with you, I had a month time frame where I had no internet, so I did record and upload it whenever I got internet back. But that also took time, because I live with a bunch of people that use the internet, so I have to be careful when I upload. Because if I upload when they're trying to play, it lags them down, it lags my video down, and in all honesty, it just takes forever, and it's a pain in the ass for everybody. So I try to do early morning times when I'm up. Speaking of which, one other reason that it takes me forever to want to record and upload is I usually do one of two things. I either bulk record on my days off, meaning I try to do it between 4 to 6, sometimes more if I'm motivated, or if I feel like I should be further in a game before I even consider taking a break. And I usually have little checkpoints, like for instance on my current LP, Skyward Sword. I try to get to a small point, like it's like, for instance, as you can see, the last couple episodes were the Earth Temple. Well, when I started recording on the Earth Temple ones, I said I'm going to record until I get all the way done with the Earth Temple. Then when I'm done with the Earth Temple, I'll see how I feel, because I honestly believe you need to be motivated to do this, because if you're not motivated and you just do it, your quality of work is down the drain. Two, you don't forget what you did in the previous part of a dungeon or area, because if you forget what you're doing in a previous area and you need to recall it, it's harder to remember exactly what you did. And three, it just makes gameplay smoother if you just go through it, take one strong stab at it. And that's what I tried to do. And when it comes to those side things in Zelda and this and that, be honest with you, I just tried to determine how I feel when I'm going at it. So, as I said, I finished BioShock and explained why it took me so long to get just one LP done, because I know some people say they get 2-3 done in a year if they're big games. I'm talking about big games like, for instance, BioShock, Skyward Sword, some of the other big games like Fallout, Mass Effect. I'm sure if you want to try to do everything in the game and uh, get 100% completion. Now, granted, BioShock, I didn't get 100% complete. Skyward Sword, on the other hand, my objective is to complete that game as to 100% as possible. So, Um, what I plan on doing after Skyward Sword, that's up in the air. With it being the month of October, I was trying to think about doing a Halloween special, but to be honest with you, with my time and energy kind of fixated on a 40-hour work week, I may be unable to do it, but never fret. I'm gonna try getting into these holiday seasons like everybody else, so you never know. So keep an eye out. I might wind up popping one out. You know, if it's easy enough, or if it's a moderately short game, I say something I can get done between 5 to 15 episodes. If it takes longer, then it takes longer. But I hope to not make it longer than that, because Skyward Sword, it's already got 19 episodes. Yeah, and I've got like a couple of them. I got a few more episodes done. It's like I got 20 to 23. Yeah, 23. So I got 4 more episodes ready to go, guys. This is what I did on my past days off. So, like I said, but the thing I find like doing is when I go to record, I tend to record in bulk. And like I said, this past weekend I did a 3 or 4 episode, because it was stuff in between areas. So with the in between area stuff, I went ahead and just decided to stop right where I was, because I felt I was prepared. Yeah, I went back and got a couple of things, so I'm all smooth sailing from when I decide to go in and do recordings again for the next session. So with me being working in a casino, like I said, I work nights. So when I get off, if I'm in a bad mood, what's the point of going in and trying to record if you're angry? You know, because I get customers, or excuse me, not customers, I get guests all the time that are cranky because they're losing money. They're cranky because they can't win. They're cranky because, well, I hate to tell you, I hate to say it, there are a lot of people that are cranky in this world, and you can't please them all. And I've had a couple people tell me, no, I'll leave this up to everybody. Now, if you don't prefer it, then you can cut the sound off and watch the game silent, or deal with it. Is that some people say, why do you read the whole text? Well, because A, I figure it'd be a good thing to do. B, I see a lot of people do. And C, the ones that don't do it fly through the text, so I have to pause the video and watch them. Read what it says, and then continue the video. That got annoying. I'm not naming names. There are a few of them. There are a couple of big ones that I know, and my friend DK, he likes one of them. And like I said, I'm not going to name names, because everybody does it. You know, they have their own style, and they wouldn't be popular if they weren't liked. So, um, what do I plan on accomplishing here in year 2? 1 is finish Skyward Sword. 2 is to hopefully um, get through Final Fantasy VII with DK. After I've done my own solo work, um, I'm up in the air, because I have a very I don't have the greatest game library, because I usually get games that I'm only majorly interested in, and some of them are big, some of them are small, some of them are, I wouldn't say out there, more just ones that everybody has and seen. I want to try to get games that are unique, something that's not been done before. And I know with BioShock and Skyward Sword, they've been done to the moon and back several times, just like Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Majora's Mask, all the Zelda games, all the Final Fantasy games, uh, Minecraft, Portal, all those other games. I know they've been done a lot, and my goal is to try to find out what games are out there that haven't had much face time with Let's Players. So I leave that up to y'all for suggestions, as I will continue to do my research until further notice. I will continue to put on the best quality I can. So let's go back a little bit again. So when I started, I told you I started with a Dazzle. I did that till about episode 25 of Bioshock. When from 25, no, it was about 25, 30. From there on, I picked up a Diamond BC 500 capture device, still component. I mean a composite, excuse me. And my quality improved a bit, but there were still some issues. So after a while, I picked up a new uh, device, and along with it, I picked up some other. Well, I wanted to get it because it was good. I got me a good HD TV. The one thing I picked up, and you can see that from like episode 35, 36 on in Bioshock up until now, is I picked up the Roxio HD Cap Card Pro. It's not the best product. It's not the cheapest product, but it is a product that I like, and it seems to have given my quality overall the best possible chance to shine. And when I pick that up, I tend to keep it until a new product, until Roxio gets a new product out, or B, I hit the lottery and I can afford to get one of those Hapogs HD PVR2 or the Elgato capture card. And I've heard good things. Well, I've heard good things about Elgato. The Hopog. My friend, well, I wouldn't say my friend. One of the guys I follow and I've conversed with is Mike L the Gamer, and well, I don't have him featured, but I should because I watch a lot of his LPs and he does good LPs, guys. Um, is that his for being a year or two old? I think he says it was. It crapped out on him. So my Roxio, as long as my cats don't get on it and knock anything down on top of it, it's running great, and it'll allow me to do things that I want to in the future. So as long as I had the right cables and connections, I'm still good to go for who knows how long. So uh, we're running a good bit here, but I'm not too worried about it because I want to conversate with you guys and gals, because you people out there on YouTube land are the ones that keep me motivated. Now, I know a lot of people who, well, let me start over. Let me start over on this. For those that are my friends that I converse with, some are partnered, some are not. The question I've been asked by a couple of people that I've talked to, and they know about YouTube. They ask me, "Are you gonna get partnered one day?" It's a double-edged sword for me because one, I told myself I only do this as a hobby, and the motivation for this hobby is you guys out there telling me, "Hey, we want to see more. Hey, keep doing this." I mean, I know not everybody knows me, or I'm not the greatest out there, but it's you guys who motivate me. But yes, so that's really the no part, because in all honesty, I just don't know if I could do this as a gig, as you would say. But in the long run, yes, I would eventually like to, because then A, my name gets out there more, and B, I might be able to start working with some of these other people out here on YouTube that are more recognized, more well known. I wouldn't mind, doing things like what Proton John, Chugga Conroy, and Nintendo Capri Sun do on their own channel. I wouldn't mind getting together with a few people that live in my general area, or I can get with on a regular basis and do some like major collaborations, or major games where you can use 2, 3 different people all at once. So, in all honesty, I do want to get partnered, but I'm not going to do it for the money. I want to do it for the connection between myself and other people, to put on the best product, the best entertainment for everybody that decides to follow me and watch. And I encourage everybody to watch and subscribe and like, comment, because your comments that are helpful are only going to make me better. And the better I get, the more I am motivated to put out. the product, videos and stuff. In closing, so in closing again, we're gonna go ahead and end it here with these words. You have a lovely day, and I hope to hear from you all sooner or later. I am TheLoZ85, and I hope year 2 is just as great as year 1. I hope y'all have a lovely day. Signing out.